one between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. So with that, let's head over to the heart of Texas. Massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
And let me roll one first.
It's a matchup between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you start to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
Hold up, let me go ahead and roll the blunt up. Yes, sir. Roll up the blunt up. Look what I put it in work. Look what I put in work on this week. Yes, competitive. All Madden. Let's do it. Let's do this. Ready for the bullshit. Gonna call it the shit-nanigans. The fuckery. Oh. Whatever else you want to call it. Well, yeah, but let me hurry up and do this because I got to get up at 3:30 in the morning. Got to be at work. Work by what? I like to get there an hour and a half before start time. So tomorrow's start time is 6 o'clock, which means I'll probably want to be there about 4:30. So I get my sleep on. 4:45. No later than 5. I like to be at the job an hour early. You get what you want. You get your breakfast in. If you want to go to Denny's. You know, start your day right. Or you just want to catch up on some paperwork, you do that. Or catch up on some damn sleep, you can do that. That's what I prefer. Oh yeah, but we're going to get this shit started. And then we're going to roll on for halftime. I should roll it now, but keep it going, but Now I'm going to roll it at halftime. Gives me something to talk about. Talk about the game, how I'm feeling about it. Right now, I want to crush every damn team because I lost one game. Damn it. This should have been a victory. So I'll make a statement. By winning every other game now. I can't lose. Fuck that. Losing is not an option. All right.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game.
Oh, Bridgewater's over there. Okay.
Louisville Cardinal, Teddy Bridgewater.
All right.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game.
So what we do
One
then?
analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
A quick throw. Here's Shepard. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the second.
Yeah.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run it here. This is James White. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. And we take a look now at the New York offense.
And they come off a tough loss last week, and what's their reward? A second straight road game. Rarely are teams happy about scheduling. They're always calling the league office saying, how come we have this game and that game?
Pitch ass
When you're
down,
coming off
nigga.
a loss on the road
Fuck
and
the
you go
ball.
right into another one,
Let's go.
that's a difficult task.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Austin.
Yeah, it's time.
So here are the Cowboys under head coach Jason Garrett as they get set for their first opportunity. It's the Mississippi State product at quarterback. Calling the shots will be Dak Prescott.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass. So he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now again here to Palmer.
Oh, shit.
And they went the wrong way there. Lose losing yardage.
Come
Back at the
on, man.
43
Come on,
yard
Smith.
line.
What the fuck?
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but win-win.
He gets it to Brown. Good play. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And running with power here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit.
That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Oh, hell no.
Michael Gallup.
Come on, man. Really?
His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. 5 plays there on that drive, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The New York set to take the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Okay.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Play fake. Bridgewater. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And this is Shepard on the catch.
Whatever.
The numbers for Shepard in last week's game: 6 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
To throw again on 2nd down, Bridgewater.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Play action now. Bridgewater.
Oh, shit.
To Meredith. And he takes
I thought he was going to go for the other guy.
The Cowboys side of the field. A big play there for the Giants. 41 yards. Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a third to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
First down, Bridgewater. It's hauled in by Shepard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw is Bridgewater. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Noah Fant, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Boy, it's nice nice to have that big
thriller shit, huh?
you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback.
Real time.
When all else fails, not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this all back to the 20. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. The offensive starters now for the Cowboys.
Yeah, I feel a little bad here because we missed out talking about these guys on the opening drive because they were in the end zone before we had a chance to even say anything. But let's keep an eye on these wideouts. QB already has 1 touchdown pass. You know he's looking for a few more before this one's over. Those wideouts will get plenty of opportunities to try and score again.
Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
First down, Prescott.
Ooh!
And that's complete.
Ooh! Yeah, boy! Yeah!
A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Sanders now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it's kicked off for the Cowboys touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. This quarterback now 8 of 8 throwing the ball in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. All that, and it only nets him a yard. It's 2nd down. Here are the starters defensively for the Cowboys. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
I was so proud of you in our meeting with the defensive coordinator because you asked the question that set him off. And all you said was, so what improvement do you need to see this week, Coach? And boy, he got fired up, didn't he? Takeaways. We need turnovers. You got to create them. Got so animated, jumped up in our meeting. It was fun to watch.
Somehow I always upset a coordinator in the meeting. Yeah. But they like you. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200 plus right now. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. Tate bringing it in for a giant touchdown. Golden Tate, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
Oh, man.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook. And that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back, trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. They'll run on 1st down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he'll take it.
That's right, baby. That's right.
The 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Looking to throw, Prescott. And this is
Good shit.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Prescott, forced out to his left. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Prescott now dancing to his hammering for the goal line.
Oh, bullshit!
And who's got it? The Giants.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. That was bullshit. That was bullshit. Which means Yeah, that was bullshit.
I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but then ultimately you look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Back near the goal line, Bridgewater completes this one to Meredith. And they'll get him down up past the 15. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. This is the tight end Fant. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Bridgewater. And this is going to be incomplete. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill,
come on, baby, let's go.
5 straight. Now, the incompletion.
Let's go, Tito.
But Mark Brunell, when he was in Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire. Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
Tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
12 yards on the return that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close to come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
On 2nd down now, Pollard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift. They go going to 53. Hey, kill.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
Oh,
and that is
shit.
incomplete.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off, or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
Got him in. It's Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down. Prescott now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. To throw is Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll throw again. Prescott. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 6th touchdown.
Come on, damn it, let's play some damn defense.
Able to regain the lead. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats the tackling on that play.
It's all good. We got it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now
like that flame up.
A good drive
play
by
some
Titans.
defense.
They go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Let's chop down trees, baby.
They will run with White out of the shotgun.
Oh, shit.
5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This
Let's
is
go. Run my hand, baby.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
But last week was what's commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with the 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Finish it off, Pollard.
They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. 2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Prescott on 1st down. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will...
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he had a nifty little deep juke move, but he stopped shortly thereafter. That'll bring out 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now here's Pollard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the 2nd time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again here, Teddy Bridgewater coming back onto the field. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Bridgewater. He's got his big tight end fan. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
That play action.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
He gets slap-happy up here sometimes. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now Bridgewater. Completes it to Fant on the right side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater gets it to Meredith, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And this is Shepard on the catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Bridgewater on 1st down. That is caught at the 7. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Noah Fant with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are back within a single score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up when we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Slam, slam, slam. Go to 54, go to 54. Go to 53. 58, right. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up.
Prescott from the gun. He's got the connection to Cooper. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the...
Into a double team and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
Hold up, nigga. Oh, some bullshit happening here. Let me go ahead and roll up one more. That pick wasn't even my fucking fault right there. I'm talking about the one that Dak threw. That shit was not even my fault. Tip drill. Bullshit. So, it's a game that Pollard might have to carry 25 yards. I mean 25 times today. It's supposed to hold the victory. We have to utilize my backs. Definitely utilize my backs, because, yeah. In fact, as soon as I'm done rolling this up, I'm going to go ahead and check my rotation, try to get that rookie in there. Because when I'm in the league, and I can maybe afford a turnover or fumble here and there, I'll take a chance on the rookie. See what he can do. But shit, that's in the fourth quarter, and that's if I'm up more than 14, maybe 21 points. Then I'll throw the rookie in there. now, shit. This is a game. Oh shit. All right, here we go.
Folks eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They were winners last week in that game against Kansas City, and they are on top right now as well. They've got it 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter to everyone saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Second half, no matter what. For those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever.
Yeah.
This is a big score to start the second half.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Ooh, good shit, Austin.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now you mentioned they're down a little bit bigger.
Damn it.
No time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try to get
come
back to
on,
where you
man.
were to start the half.
I'm trying to fuck with my defense. But you're going to be out for the game. It's all good, dog. Let the rook. I mean, no, ain't no rook no more. Let me see. Yeah, can we get in there? Boy might get an interception.
First down, here's White. And
boy!
Give him a yard up to the 47.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Oh, yeah, Wilson's back there. He might pick it.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. It's complete. James White. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the gain of 6.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Bridgewater. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything, so it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here?
Try it again, Paul. I don't think they learned. I don't think they learned. What? I don't think they learned. I don't think they learned. 10. What? Man.
Touchdown. They push out further. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
That's 2 times.
Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He'll run it.
Oh, good shit.
Something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Man, I gotta start using that.
Sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On first down, White.
Oh, shit. I was just talking about that.
30 before being taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Gotta get more discipline on D.
The right so successful because it looked pretty easy.
A belief in the play, an absolute execution by all 11 on the offensive side of the ball. Everyone took care of their assignment, but the reason they did so, every time that play is called, they think it's going to go for big yardage. It's their staple play, and they love to run it.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
They said they can run it on us.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now a carry for White.
Oh, shit.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Man, where was you at, Van Der Esch?
White. His 2nd touchdown.
That was your side, nigga.
And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20.
Should we make it 3 times?
These guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Shall we make it 3 times? Shit.
Here again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point.
You might as well try to make it 3 times.
Game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. From the 30 on 2nd down, Prescott. It's caught, Cooper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down. They'll run on first down. Pollard. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Prescott now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. This will be caught by Brown. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Come on, baby.
Now on 2nd and 13, Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down at the 28. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Good. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, kill. 47.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the play there. The Cowboys
a couple more guys open back.
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. On 1st down, Pollard. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Oh, yeah. It's all yours, especially if you blitz, boy. Oh, there you go. He blitzed, but it could have been an interception.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Oh, really?
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Come on, get in there. Damn it.
And they're
Show
going
him
to
the
mark
coat.
him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Fourth down, Prescott. Buying time to his left. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that second score
shit.
in the third quarter.
I thought I had the pick.
The drive there is incomplete.
And it is
Damn
true.
it.
You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second.
Come on,
a tough
nigga.
catch, though, falls incomplete. Another throw on
Pick
second
that
down, and this
shit.
one incomplete as well.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Bridgewater to throw it. And he finds his target. It's short. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. Third down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
It's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, and they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. It's hauled in by Shepard. 25 yards that time. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
Here's Bridgewater. He's got his man. This is Tate. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
And again, it's Bridgewater. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now Bridgewater on 4th down.
Woo! Let's go. I told you you'd get one.
Picked off down near the
I told you you'd get
He's
one.
all the way up past the 25.
Yep. Wilson.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they're tackling an interception
Boy,
here.
easily, man.
This one continues to slip just
That's what
further
that boy
and further
do.
out of hand.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And Wilson has it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 3rd down gain of 19. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
No.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw is Prescott. The pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Okay.
Dexter Lawrence, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here, back-to-back sacks. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
You get this shit. You get this shit.
Shotgun, it's Prescott. They shakes him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And how about this?
What the fuck?
Long, and they're going to go for it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now comes the Cowboys punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Bridgewater. This is Shepard on the catch. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He's got his big tight end, Fant. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. This is the tight end, Fant. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. First down, Bridgewater. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw again on second down. Bridgewater completes it to Fant on the right side. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The Giants on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 2. Bridgewater now. And Tate's got it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And passing yardage-wise, now over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Giants! Cameron Meredith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Amari Cooper and the Cowboys set to take over once again. And the stats on his game, they really tell the story. A strong start. I don't know that the defense has really changed a whole lot as opposed to maybe just sticking to that game plan and shutting him down now.
I like where you're going with that because normally we talk about adjustments and drastic changes in a game plan in order to shut someone down. But in this case, maybe they're just sticking with what they worked on all week and they're just making better plays. And so far, they've got to like what they've been doing in the second half.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
One last time.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Hey, 2-2.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. Can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Boy, sitting on a 2-score lead at this stage in the game. That punter, he must be pretty lonely over there on the sideline thinking, why in the world was my number not called there?
As far as he's concerned, the check will still catch, right? It's your choice not to use me in this situation. But I also look at it this way. Some coaches are more aggressive than others. They just want to take care of the football, have the ball on offense, and go at it that way. So a very interesting call, but he wants to take care of the ball himself.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. Bridgewater to throw for it on 4. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick.
Let's go!
Return will be stopped inside the 10.
Defense,
The
big
8-yard
one.
line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Oh.
Let's go. Let's go, defense.
Come on, Coach. You got all the fucking room. Let's go.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
Oh, come on now.
Too tough to hold.
Damn, was he open?
Second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. On second down, Pollard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have
That's
to do.
why you have a fullback.
Game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is. The things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking.
Where the rookie at? No, this isn't him. No. There he is. Put him in there. Put him in the fire.
At the same time, not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock. And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up.
Number 22?
There's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a
Okay,
stop.
first let me get
Any
the
hopes
damn
of winning
first
this
down.
game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The Cowboys on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Prescott down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Wow. I can't throw a nigga?
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. That's taken on the 25. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Giants now down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 52 to play. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
There's Bridgewater. He's got his tight end fan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a giant 1st down on a gain of 16. Throwing is Bridgewater.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Bridgewater to throw it. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. It's caught. This is White. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To the air again with Bridgewater. Completes this one to Meredith. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. One last shot now for Bridgewater. And he's got it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
That shit won't matter,
offensive
nigga.
explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cowboys, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside...
My name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenges, but I wouldn't trade with you. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna play with you. Man, I got it like I made with you. I didn't know my everybody drops when I drop. Shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes. Putting live on the winning side. Ready try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, down the tide? You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. Yeah, beats, leave it in the shit, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab it. You can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop doing them tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac, you can throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Show don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, what I do? Lace up the shoes,